How long could you go without cutting your nails? There are people who seem to have never done it. Know them here and get surprised by the Top 10 Longest Nails in the World. Number 10. Murari Mohan. From India and straight into the Guinness World Records. In 1965, Murari Mohan surprised everyone when he made the decision to grow the nails on his left hand for 10 long years. While it was already an incredible feat for many, in 1975, it was verified that his nails were 4 feet 7 inches long in total, getting recognition for the longest nails in the world. After that, his popularity was so great that he even appeared in commercials for the Guinness brand itself. He was quite a star. However, today his condition is no longer the same, because this 80-year-old artist struggles with extreme poverty and survives thanks to the help his friends offer him from time to time. Not even the government of his country provides him with financial assistance. How unfortunate. Number 9. Louise Hollis. Bet you didn't see this coming, because this is the Guinness World Record for the longest toenails. Are you surprised? You didn't imagine that they could grow that much, did you? But in 1991, American Louise Hollis proved to us that anything is possible by letting her toenails grow 7 feet 3 inches in total. And if you're also wondering, it's practically impossible for her to wear any kind of shoes. But when she does, she always chooses flip-flops with a sole that's almost 3 inches thick to prevent her nails from dragging. I couldn't expose the reason for her recognition. But that's not all. Hollis is determined to break all records. So she's growing her fingernails. We don't know what their official lengths are yet, but she seems to be on the right track. What do you think? Number 8. Cordelia Adams. With more than 760,000 followers on TikTok, it's Cordelia Adams' turn. At the beginning of 2020, she gained a lot of popularity on this platform thanks to a video where she was washing her hands.
Wash between the fingers.
Despite a small detail, her long, heavy nails that apart from being large are always clean and well preserved. She takes care of them so much that, for her, cutting them will never be an option. She even does nail art, despite the fact that it takes her almost half an hour for each one. Her dedication is as surprising as the length of her nails because they have grown to be up to 10 feet long in total. These giants are the result of 32 years of waiting. Fortunately, she seems to be very patient because there's still a long way to go for a record. Therefore, Cordelia is completely happy with the love and attention she has received in cyberspace. Have you followed her yet? Number 7. Jazz Eisen Sinkfield. What would you be willing to do to get fame? Jazz, in her case, let her nails grow for more than 22 years, to the point that they reached a length of 19 feet in total. This Atlanta grandmother is so obsessed with her nails that she says they're her best friends and she would never cut them because she loves them as much as her own children. But that's not all, because her husband claims that her nails get even more attention than he does. On the other hand, due to the large size of her conceited ones, she's very limited in her activities since she lives in constant fear of damaging or breaking them. In spite of everything, they're a blessing for her. And to top it off, she also spends over $250 and 5 hours with her manicurist every month, as her crazy dream is to meet Oprah Winfrey and other celebrities. Will it be worth the sacrifice? Number 6. Christine Walton. Known as the Duchess in Nevada and California, this 55-year-old singer won the Guinness World Record for the longest nails in the world in 2011, as they were an incredible 19 feet 9 inches long. However, what's really surprising is that she never wanted her nails to grow that long. But for 21 years, she had so many responsibilities as a mother and an artist that it was easier for her to let them grow than to cut them. Now that was a good decision. Currently, despite the fact that her nails are curved, they don't stop her from leading a normal life. She even plays the piano and uses the computer. She has no impediment to almost anything. The only thing that's difficult for her is shopping. Yeah, you heard right, shopping. Because when she tries the clothes on, their nails are in great danger. Fortunately, Mrs. Walton has strengthened them by using acrylic on the outside and inside of her nails. Wonderful move. Number 5. Ayanna Williams. Inspired by her mother, Ayanna Williams had been letting her nails grow for 24 years, and it was in 2017, when they were 18 feet 10.9 inches long, she won the Guinness record for the longest nails in the world. They were so long that her manicurist used 2.5 bottles of nail polish and took 20 hours to fully paint them. Can you imagine the size? Definitely only Ayanna herself would be able to break her record. So, in 2021, her nails were known to be 24 feet 0.7 inches long. And this time, her manicurist confessed that she spent almost 4 bottles of nail polish on her amazing nails. How much work! But records are made to be broken. So, the same year, Mrs. Williams made the decision to cut her nails off after almost 3 decades. That was certainly not an easy task for the doctor in charge of the procedure, because the nails were so thick that she had to use an electric rotary tool to do it. Currently, her nails are at the museum Ripley's Believe It or Not in Orlando, and, rumor has it, they didn't care about the price as long as they got those nails. Number 4. Diane. In North Minneapolis, a woman named Diane is able to surprise many when she shows off her nails that are 26 feet 7 inches long in total, and, believe it or not, they've never been recognized worldwide. She could have gotten records easily at some point, but she never tried to claim any titles. She's known to locals as Fingernail Lady. This woman has been growing her nails for almost 23 years, and keeps them always strong with an acrylic powder that she puts on them. She hasn't received any awards so far, but the biggest one for her will always be when her grandchildren have fun painting her nails. That's so sweet. Number 3. Lee Redmond. It's time for the woman who holds the absolute record for the longest nails in the world. They're 28 feet 4.5 inches long so far, and no one's been able to beat that. And to think that it was in 1979 when Lee Redmond decided not to cut them anymore to know how long they could grow. That's when she discovered that her nails grew almost 1.5 inches every year. After dedicating herself to taking care of them for 30 years, she finally won the record in 2003. This time, curiosity didn't kill the cat, but made her a Guinness winner. Best of all, her nails didn't grow crooked, as most celebrities' nails did, but instead grew in the shape of extended arches. They were every manicurist's dream. Sadly for Redmond, in 2009 she was involved in a car accident that caused all of her nails to break. It was a very hard blow, but it meant a new beginning for her. Number 2. Sridhar Chalal. 62 years of his life was the time Sridhar Chalal had to invest to set the record for the longest fingernails on one hand in 2014. Without a doubt, the size is unbelievable, because the nails were up to 29 feet 10 inches long. Although this seems to be something very amazing and even good news, living carrying so much weight with his left hand was never easy for Chalal. He couldn't sleep or do household activities on his own. It was very difficult for him to get a job and even find a wife. But the worst of all was that his hand was permanently disabled. He can't open it all the way, let alone bend his fingers. Fortunately, in 2018, he decided to get his nails cut as a special ceremony hosted by Ripley's Believe It or Not. And they would later exhibit the nails in their museum located in Times Square. If you want to see them, they're already available. Bonus: Odilon Ozare. Since Odilon Ozare wasn't going to be able to wait so many years to grow his nails, he went ahead and created them. This artist is so practical, he won the Guinness record for the longest nail extension after creating 4-foot acrylic fingernails each, so the total was 40 feet. Look at them, they're fascinating. These people definitely know no limits, and the one who took the big trophy is... Number 1. Melvin Booth. This American wrote his name in the Book of the Great because in 2009, he won the Guinness record for the man with the longest nails in the world. And since then, he also held the general record for the person with the longest nails ever. The length was so unheard of that the nails were in total 32 feet 3.8 inches long. They're almost out of reach. Melvin said he let his nails grow just as a hobby that lasted almost 40 years. Sadly, this Guinness star passed away in December of that same year, 7 months after meeting female record holder Lee Redmond. With such an achievement, it'll be impossible for Melvin to be forgotten. Do you feel like going for a manicure? Maybe not. If you enjoyed this top 10 list, like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. And if you want to continue having fun with our content, just click here, here, or here. Bye for now.